If you've even just glanced at social media, you have probably seen at least one headline about a woman named Lynette Hooker who has gone missing in the Bahamas. Now, Lynette's husband, Brian, says the pair were on their 8-foot dinghy. They headed from Hope Town back to Elbow Cay, where their sailboat was anchored, when these rough waters caused Lynette to fall overboard, taking the dinghy keys with her. Now, Brian says Lynette began to swim toward the sailboat, and as he battled the current with a single oar in this dinghy, they quickly lost sight of each other. And Brian says for hours he paddled and drifted until he washed ashore on a neighboring island at 4 in the morning, where he could finally get some help. Now, Brian has been placed under arrest in the Bahamas, where he's being held for questioning. Although, to be clear, he has not yet been charged with any crime. Here's the problem for Brian. The internet is already coming for him, especially after Lynette's daughter, Brian's stepdaughter, raised doubts about her stepfather's story. In fact, here's what she told our News Nation affiliate in the family's home state of Washington.
I have a hard time believing that she just fell off. Even if she did, I don't understand why he didn't drop anchor and look for her.
Michigan, by the way. Sorry, apologies for that. So Brian Hooker has retained an attorney, unequivocally denies any wrongdoing, but less than a week into the investigation, is Brian already being tried in the court of public opinion? Has he been found guilty there? Joining me now is somebody who knows all too well how media attention can affect a case like this. Cole Goldberg was charged and tried for the attempted second-degree murder of his girlfriend at the time, a personality on the popular show 90 Day Fiancé. Cole was accused of trying to drown her in 2022 after the two jumped off a boat following what witnesses described as a dispute, a situation that Cole and a judge agreed was misinterpreted after Cole panicked and struggled to swim in the current. Cole was acquitted of all of those charges just last month. He is now advocating for fair trials and due process. Cole, thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate it. So, look, in the eyes of our legal system, I'm an attorney. You're innocent until proven guilty. My understanding is you say, look, in a case that gets this much media coverage, it's different, like yours did. And now, unlike the death of Lynette Hooker, it feels like the opposite. What do you mean?
Jesse, first of all, thank you so much for having me. But yes, in the court, you're presumed innocent, of course. But in the public eye, it feels like the opposite. I mean, I personally went through it. The national headlines constantly going throughout. I mean, just walking around every day. People do have formulated opinions way too often, and the facts haven't came out yet way before.
So the people that are online, and you have online sleuths, you have true crime discussion boards, they formed opinions. What do you say to them?
I mean, the story can form long before the facts are fully known. At the end of the day, headlines don't determine guilt. Evidence does. And that was proven in a courtroom.
What should he be expecting right now? What's his journey like? From right now, he hasn't even been charged, but he's getting this attention online. The word is he has been arrested. We'll see if he gets charged. But let's say it's ultimately determined that this was just a tragedy, a tragic accident. How does he ever overcome this? Is the stigma always there? What does his journey potentially look like?
Right, and you're definitely always going to still have people that formulate those opinions. And it's unfortunate because people tend, in today's day, believe everything they read. But you just really have to stay patient and wait till the facts come out. Mine personally came out 4 years later, and I was able to tell the truth. But that's ultimately what I went through. I mean, I struggled those 4 years waiting with that public perception. It struggled to get jobs, find apartments, just everyday life, socializing. It was very difficult to walk around with everyone looking at me like I'm a monster.
Has it changed?
It's definitely changed a little bit. There's definitely people that are still on the fence. It's unfortunate for them, but I'm just glad the truth came out 4 years later.
So what do you want to see a change be? I don't know if it's, I don't even know how you make a change, right? I don't know if it's a change in the law. I don't know if it's a change in social media activity. I mean, it's pretty, people can have any opinions they want. What would be a change that you see needs to be made as you're trying to advocate for something?
I mean, I would say in high-profile cases, you have to consider all options. I personally went with a bench trial, so I didn't even have a jury. I was worried for specific reasons that they would be tainted. They would look at my name online. Issues like that. I don't know if they could possibly try to keep the defendant's name when they're writing articles out until actual evidence is proven. But there's definitely a hole that needs to be filled here.
Cole, just so anybody who not familiar with your story or just joining us and they say, hey, listen, wait a second. Cole, you were acquitted. System worked for you. What are you complaining about? What do you say to them?
It's not how it is, though. I mean, I walked around 4 years with everyone thinking I was guilty. I couldn't be a normal person. I had anxiety, sleepless nights. It was a big issue, and it's a fight that's not over yet, honestly. I mean, I'm sure people are going through this all the time, and it's an issue that needs to be resolved.
Do you think it would help for someone, and obviously from a legal point of view, I will tell you it can get legally dicey if you do this, but do you think it would help for someone to do interviews, to go on podcasts, to go on TV shows, to do live streams, to take questions, to be out there, to change the narrative? Again, if someone is criminally charged, that can have disastrous consequences. R. Kelly is a prime example. But if you're dealing with somebody in, this position where, they were arrested, we don't know what's going to happen here. We'll see what happens. But do you think that's something you would advocate?
I personally don't think it's a smart idea. I'd rather, no matter how long it takes, whether my situation was 4 years, the evidence and the facts will come out in court. But with today's media, everyone could just twist your words, and it could definitely come back to hurt you. But I would not recommend doing something like that. Just stay the course, keep your head up, maintain your innocence, and wait for your day in court to tell the truth.
Do you think it hurts potentially getting a fair and impartial jury?
I do. I do think so. I mean, I know they're instructed to not look up your name outside of the courtroom or any articles or research, but I don't know. People tend to do it still. I mean, I've heard stories, and I personally was worried about that, and that's, again, part of the reason why I chose a bench trial.
Yep. Well, listen, Cole Goldberg, I appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on the acquittal. I'm wishing you the best of luck in your journey to try to, reverse the narrative that has been put forward about you. And we will see where this goes. But I really appreciate your perspective. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much, Jesse. Appreciate it.